Hello, welcome back to the Merengues Media. I'm just here to do a quick reaction to the game that just ended. Real Madrid versus Leganés. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I would really appreciate it. This is the first game back after the international break. It's been 15 days, 15 or 16 days. I was looking forward to watching club football again. Then I remember, oh wow, I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm a Real Madrid. I'm Carlo Ancelotti Real Madrid fan. You know, the one that gives you a heart attack, the one that aged you a decade. Yes, I'm a fan of that team. And yeah, the way I can describe this game is just another La Liga game. This was our 29th, if I'm not mistaken, 29th La Liga game of the season. And it's the same old, playing at home against the bottom. I think Leganés will probably get relegated this year, and we're playing against them, and we couldn't dominate them. We had a nail biting at the end. Almost, almost had some few calls that that was favored against us. Like I'm gonna mention in this game. So typical, typical frustrating game. Typical grinding, typical, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Anyways, to get into the game, I'm just going to talk about the first starting 11. I guess Courtois is having a bit of a problem, I guess overload muscle. So Looney came in, and then center back was Asensio and Rudiger. And left back was Frank Garcia and Vasquez as our right back. Amazing. And then in the midfield was Luka Modric, Camavinga, Brahim Diaz, Jude Bellingham, sorry. And then Brahim Diaz played in the place of Vinicius. And then Adregula. Surprising, shocking. After all his social media noise that he made over the international break, I guess that gave him a little bit of confidence. So they started him, and Kylian Mbappe as our attacking personnel. And the game, I'm not gonna lie, they started pretty well. I mean, we're playing against one of the lowest team in the league, so we started in the front foot. We created a few chances here and there, but like there was nothing. I mean, like there was never like a clear chance that we created for the first 25 minutes. There were shots here and there, but nothing crazy. Leganés were pretty comfortable. Like there was no there was no really creativity or anything like that until minutes 25th. Oh, actually, until minute 30. Minute 30, Adegula, I think I will give the credit to Jude Bellingham. He made a really good, he created a little bit of a good opportunity for himself, and then Adegula caught him, gave him the ball. He got a tackle in the penalty box, and it was a penalty. Now, the penalty is soft, even as a Real Madrid fan. It's a soft penalty. If the referee wouldn't have given it, I would have been okay with it, and he gave it. I guess I was also okay with it. It was when they go to VAR, he wasn't going to overturn. VAR was never going to overturn it, and also if they didn't call it, VAR was also never going to overturn that. So yeah, Kylian Mbappe, confident, score a penalty, great, one goal. I mean, I was still watching the replay. By the time they came back from the replay showing us the penalty kick, goal that Mbappe score, they were already on our end. Vasquez was sleepwalking as he always does, and it was equalizer. So basically, we only led for a minute and 30 seconds to be precise. A minute and 30 seconds we led, and Leganés quickly equalized. It was 1-1. And then, we started, like, I guess we wanted to raise a bit of intensity. There was really no intensity. Like Leganés were pretty comfortable again. We were just playing since Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. didn't start. So we're playing a lot central. We're trying to get Mbappe involved. I don't know why Mbappe wasn't going to the side that he preferred to play, but I guess like I think they've settled that matter now. He's going to be in our center forward. So it was a lot central. It was a lot like slow passes. Luka Modric couldn't really control the game like that, even though we had 75% of the position, but there was not really much threatening. We weren't penetrating. We weren't doing anything special with the ball. Same thing. I don't know. Brian Diaz lost ball instead of him chasing after the player. He started limping. I actually thought he pulled a muscle, but he just didn't get the free kick and he threw the tantrum. And they went on the other side. Vasquez was all the way forward. I don't know what he was doing up all the way up there, and they got an equalizer. I mean, like it was a lucky bounce. The Asensio tried to block the ball, and the ball came back to the player perfectly. Bam, 2-1. So we go into the half where one go down. Actually, before we went to the half, we had a chance. I thought Mbappe should have scored a header, but he missed it. And then we went to the half, 2-1 down. We came back. I was expecting us to react. We did react right away. A minute in or 2 minutes into the second half, we scored. Jude Bellingham scored. Jude Bellingham created a chance for himself. He shot it. The goalkeeper saved it. Then bounced off Brahim Diaz. The defender blocked it. Then bounced off the crossbar. And Jude Bellingham fell on perfect for Jude Bellingham, and he scored. That was 2-2. After that, obviously, we were in a front foot. We're creating chances. Again, nothing like clear-cut chances, right? We were going left and right. We had most of the ball. Of course, we're supposed to have most of the ball. We're playing against Leganés at home. So we had most of the ball. We had most of the position, but nothing creativity. And then in minute 62, Rodrigo and Vinicius, as expected, came into the game at minute 62. They really, I'm just going to get to the end of the game. They didn't really bring anything. Okay. Like, to be honest with you, like, I can't blame them. Obviously, they've been away and they just came back like, 3 days ago. So you can still tell like there's still a bit of tiredness in there. Vinicius didn't really do anything. Rodrigo also didn't do anything. Yeah, and then we got it, and then Rodrigo made a run. I mean, he won the free kick again. The free kick, he won the free kick. But even as a Real Madrid fan, I'm honest. If the ref didn't call the free kick, I would have been okay with it, okay? Like, he called the free kick. I thought the defender, Tipia, he won the ball. Yeah, he took out Rodrigo to win the ball. But honestly, if you're gonna win the ball, you have to take on the player anyways. It was a soft free kick. We got the free kick, and I knew if we score on that free kick, it would be a talking point. And I don't know what the Leganés defender was doing coming off the wall like that. Mbappe, brilliant again, scored on that free kick. That was 3-2, and that was the winning goal. But after that, it's like we didn't know like we were leading one goal up. Like, we were just defending the one goal lead like a bottom team. I mean, we were playing Leganés, for crying out loud. I can't think of, we played 29 games throughout the season, where I think we're 3 months away or 2.5 months away before the season end. Guys, we haven't even dominated one team. If we've dominated teams, I don't think they're more than fives, to be honest with you guys. I can't think it off my head. I can't think of a game where we outplayed an opponent from minute 1 all the way to minute 90. It's just always been just this struggle, just these heart attack games, these close games. I understand the Villarreal game. The Villarreal, obviously you're playing against Villarreal away from home. 2-1, that was a great, I'm not going to complain about that. But come on, what's our excuse against Leganés? What's our excuse against Leganés? A game that we knew we needed to win. We did win. Again, we did win, but like, it's just fucking frustrating. Anyways, I'm just going to touch on some players that I thought they performed well and some just need improvement. I thought Asensio, I will give Asensio a 7. Rudiger, man, I'll give him a 6, man. I thought, like, he's just, his positioning is questioning. He's too, like, he started taking some unnecessary shots. He shot the ball twice. Like, I don't know why he keep doing that. Like, he shouldn't be doing that, especially if we're looking for the third goal. Like, I don't know. Like, he goes forward way too much. I think Carlo gives him way too much freedom. So, like, I'll give him a 6. Vasquez, I'm not even going to give him any rating. I thought he was awful. I'm not going to talk about Vasquez again. I already said in my videos, I'm not going to touch on him. So whenever we play, he's a -1. So I'm not even going to give him any rating. Fran Garcia, I'll give him a 6.5. I thought he was threatening. Most of the attack came on his side, but his decision making is like, it's whack when he's moving forward. In the midfield, Luka Modric, I'll give him a 7. Even though, like, he got outrun. He's 39. I'll cut him a break. Jude Bellingham, I'll give Jude Bellingham a 7.5. I thought his work rate was amazing. Actually, I'll give him an 8. His work rate was amazing. Plus, he scored that goal. I'll give him an 8. Camavinga, I'll give him a 7.5. His work rate was good. In the first half, he kind of got outrun a lot, but he recovered well. He won us a lot of balls. So I'll give him a 7.5. Brahim Diaz, 6. Guler, for someone who's talking a lot, a 6. I thought he was mediocre. I thought he was mid. I thought he was underwhelming. You're trying to prove a point. Whenever you get a chance, whenever you get a 62 minutes to prove a point, you need to work hard. And I didn't think he created anything for a creative midfielder, a creative player, a creative winger, whatever you want to call him. I'll give him a 6.5. I think the best thing for him to do is go out on a loan. And then that brings us to Mbappe. I'm not going to talk about players that subbed in. And that brings us to Mbappe. Mbappe, I'll give him I know he scored 2 goals. I'll give him an 8. Okay, I think Jude Bellingham overall was the man of the match just because of his work rate, what he did overall, and plus scoring the goal. I'll give Mbappe 8, even though I think I'm being overly nice. With that being said, we're level on point with Barcelona. They play tomorrow against Genoa. Genoa is not the same Genoa from last season, so I'm expecting Barcelona to win. I'm expecting Barcelona to win the league, to be honest with you guys. Even as a Real Madrid fan, I know this is gonna hurt you guys' feeling, but I'm expecting them to win the league, just because overall they've been the best team, to be honest. What else am I going to touch on? So yeah, on Wednesday we're playing second leg of the Copa del Rey semi-finals. I think we're going to win that. I think we're going to go to the final against Sociedad, but I don't put anything past this team. I won't be surprised if we lose either. If you've made it this far, guys, thank you guys very much for continuing to supporting the channel. And again, with that being said, a la Madrid.